When does ovulation happen after an LH surge with OPKs? Imagine catching a wave just as it starts to rise. That's what using ovulation predictor kits can feel like. These kits help you spot the moment your body is gearing up for ovulation. They work by detecting a hormone called luteinizing hormone in your urine, which surges right before you releases an egg. When you see a positive result on an ovulation predictor kit, it means your luteinizing hormone levels are high enough to suggest an upcoming ovulation. But how long after that positive test does the actual releases of the egg happen? That's what we're here to clarify. For most people, ovulation occurs about 24 to 36 hours after the luteinizing hormone surge begins. The surge itself can last a day or sometimes a little longer, but the peak, when luteinizing hormone is at its highest, is usually just a few hours. Once you see that positive test, it's a good idea to prepare for ovulation within the next day or two. This is because the egg is released roughly 24 hours after the luteinizing hormone peak. It's important to understand that the surge and the peak are slightly different. The surge is the period when luteinizing hormone levels are rising, and the peak is the highest point of that surge. Ovulation typically happens within 24 hours after the peak. Since ovulation is the releases of the egg, timing intercourse during this window can boost your chances of conception. The egg only stays viable for about 12 to 24 hours after it's released. Sperm, however, can survive inside the female reproductive system for up to 5 days. That's why having sex in the days leading up to ovulation and on the day it happens is the best strategy. Using ovulation predictor kits helps you identify your most fertile days more accurately than just tracking your cycle on a calendar. Once you see a positive result on your ovulation predictor kit, it's smart to have sex that day and the next couple of days. This way, you cover the window when the egg is most likely to be fertilized. Remember, every person's cycle can be a little different, so some variability is normal. If your cycles are irregular or you're unsure about your ovulation patterns, talking to a healthcare provider can help you find the best approach. In summary, ovulation usually happens about 24 to 36 hours after you get a positive result on an ovulation predictor kit. Planning intercourse around this time, especially in the days before and on the day of ovulation, can give you the best chance to conceive. Using these kits as part of your fertility plan makes it easier to understand your body's signals and time things just right.